Hey guys, and welcome back to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. This is the extra video of the playthrough. It pretty much has everything I wanted to, includes everything I wanted to show off. So yeah, let's get to it. First off, the normal ending of the game. This file, I don't have all the Chaos Emeralds, so when you beat Eggman, what happens? We'll see. Let's get him right here. By the way, I have Tails for this, and Tails is doing nothing. He's just flying and dying, so thank you, Tails. But anyway, it's pretty much the same boss fight, and then we beat Eggman, yay! What happens now? We did it, right? So, obviously I don't have the Chaos Emerald, so no Doomsday Zone. The Master Emerald just kinda like, you know, see ya. Later, I'm off. And, okay. It's, I guess, lost in space. So, apparently Supersonic, well, the Doomsday fight not happening somehow triggered the Master Emerald to, you know, Tails forgot to bring his claw contraption to I don't know. I have no idea what happened, but technically what happened is, well, you know, you lost the Master Emerald. Too bad, buddy. Get all the Chaos Emeralds. And while we're on the subject of endings, there are two more endings that I'm not going to be showing off. Those are Tails' ending, because I actually haven't done a Tails playthrough. I'm not going to do one because there's no point. And the Hypersonic ending. This is the regular ending, but the Hypersonic ending is pretty much what Supersonic was, but with like, what? One extra shot? I don't know. Anyway, so the Hypersonic ending, well, Knuckles is, you return to the Master Emerald, Knuckles is happy and whatnot, but yeah, Sonic does his pose at the end, everything plays out, and Eggman has the Master Emerald, so that's no good. And Knuckles just kinda doesn't have any point anymore, doesn't do anything about it. Okay, so yeah. What about the Super Emeralds? We never, you know, got all of them, so what happens when I get all of them? This was the special stage I messed up, so there you go. After you do it, right, you get all the Super Emeralds, so what'll happen now, I wonder? Sonic got all the Super Emeralds. Okay. That's pretty neat. What do I get? Okay. Oh, now Sonic can be Hypersonic! Oh, what? What's that? I don't know. Let's find out. So yeah, that's basically your reward, because if you get all Super Emeralds, you get a new form you can transform into. Pretty much replacing Supersonic. So, what basically happens is you transform into Hypersonic, and Hypersonic is a beast. He's pretty much like Supersonic. Pretty fast, jumps pretty high, invincible. But with a couple of extra perks. Not too much, but, you know, some extra stuff that really helps. First off, he's not one color, he keeps on flashing multicolors because, you know, he's hyper, or whatever, I don't know. I think, well, to cover the extra perks first off, that white flash that probably has blinded you at this point is a screen nuke. Any enemies on screen will, you know, be damaged by that white flash, or will be, like, destroyed by that flash, so, you know. That's pretty neat, I guess. I don't know if it works against bosses. I haven't tested it out if it damages Eggman or whatnot, but you wouldn't need it against bosses, because other perks is that Sonic has all of the 3 perks of the elemental shields. He has the forward dash of the flame shields, he has the double jump of the electric, and he has the ground stop from the bubble shield. So yeah, and pretty much how to activate them is you're gonna press A like you would do in a regular insta shield, or, you know, okay. Press A like you would regularly do with an insta shield, and hold the direction of where you want to go. So, you know, yeah. And that's pretty much it. Obviously, he's gonna run out of rings, and when you run out of rings, you're back to normal Sonic, and, okay. Anyway, what about Tails? Tails is in this game as well, so let's see what he has to do. And he's just put into this world, like he's just, okay, hey, I'm on Angel Island, so that's cool. And Tails is pretty much exactly like Sonic, except for the fact that this time, unlike the last game, he can fly, and you know, that's pretty cool, because now there's a reason for you to play as Tails. There isn't a reason for me to play as Tails, because there's nothing new to show off. He goes through the exact same zones and everything, so who cares? And there are some minor differences along the way, but again, I don't think it's worth doing an entire playthrough over, so whatever. Anyway, another thing that Tails can do if you're playing with the combo Sonic and Tails is that if you have a second player, the second player can control Tails and he can fly. So what that means for you is basically, we're trying to do it right now, there you go, Tails can fly you over to wherever you need to go. So isn't that sweet? Yeah. And you can discover invisible walls all you like. So, hey. Hey, get back here, Tails. Tails is trying. Tails is having some difficulty. Alright, let's go, buddy. Yeah, this is so easy. Oh, what? Come on, Tails! I don't know why he dropped. I guess when Sonic hits something, he just drops. So. Anyway, come on. I gotta show my fans how awesome you are. Come on, dude. There. This is awkward. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's neat, I guess. Whatever. So you can do that if you want. Anyway, the last thing I have to show off that I really want to show off is the multiplayer. There, just like the last game, there is a multiplayer to this one. So you know, let's show it off. Why don't we? There are 3 modes. Basically, it's unlike Sonic 2. It is just a simple race this time. There is no point system or scoring system or whatever. It's just like, hey, everyone pick your character from the 3 available guys, and we're gonna race through 5 new tracks. These aren't the original levels. I think this is Azure Lake and Balloon Park and Chrome Gadget and Desert Hills or something, and Endless Mine. So yeah. 5 racetracks, 5 really short racetracks, and pretty much how it works is you do 5 laps around the track. The very short track that doesn't take 10 seconds to do a lap in, you just, you know, do 5 laps around. So yeah. And that's pretty much it, really. I didn't bring in anyone to commentate with me because, again, I don't think this setup would really help. But yeah, so there is no scoring system, there is nothing to this. As you can see at the top right, there's like the counter of how many laps we've gone. So, yeah, Sonic win. And Knuckles, well, Knuckles, who cares? And yeah, if you're, by the way, you can actually move before the countdown happens, and you're gonna get a fault. So, don't move before the countdown happens. Because, you know, it doesn't matter anyway, but, you know, you're not going to get anywhere, so who cares. We're just messing around right here, just doing whatever, because we can. And so that's basically it with the multiplayer. It's pretty basic and nowhere near as fun as the Sonic 2 multiplayer was, so that's disappointing, but who cares. I'm pretty sure a lot of people, you know, played this with friends or with a brother or whatever, and had a lot of fun with it. So it does its job rather well. So yeah. And if some of this music sounds familiar, well, it's because it returns if you played Sonic Generations, because this track actually returns in Sonic Generations. So that's pretty neat, actually. I actually discovered, like, I heard the Sonic Generations track first when I was doing the extra missions in that game, and later on, when I recording the multiplayer for this, I'm like, oh wait, oh, what's this from? Oh, really? That's pretty neat. Cool. And yeah, just goes to show how much of an awesome game Generations was. So, you know, I hope the 30th anniversary is good. I really do, man. I hope something good's coming up. Seriously. So, with that being said, that's pretty much the multiplayer. There's really nothing more to show off with it. So, the rest of this video is pretty much going to be the 3 remaining tracks. And I didn't plan it out too well, so I don't have much to talk about. So, I'll get into what's the future, I guess, for the channel. Because, first of all, sorry for the break. There was some, you know, personal matters I had to attend to. So I wasn't, you know, uploading anything for this past while, so yeah. And as for what's to come, well, I'm not done with Sonic 3 yet because we still have a Knuckles playthrough. I'm gonna work on that right after this video because, you know, Knuckles, as I mentioned, goes through a different layout of stages and whatnot. The same stages in the same order and whatnot, but they're different stages. And the playthrough itself takes place after Sonic's playthrough, so I think that's worth showing off. But other than that, that's the last thing I have to show off. This extra video is just here to show that, hey, this is all the remaining content of Sonic 3 that you really need to see. I wanted to show it off and get it out of the way in one video. So here it is. And yeah, after this and the Knuckles playthrough, the playthrough will be complete. And what's next afterwards? Well, honestly, the next game I was planning on playing wasn't going to be Sonic related. I wanted to kind of spread out and do more games. Show off more of the games I like to play. Because, you know, I'm a Sonic fan. I love Sonic. It's my favorite franchise of all time. But there's other stuff I want to play. So after this, I was planning on actually doing the Mega Man X series. Some of them, anyway. So, yeah, tell me if you're interested in that. Or what you would like me to play, really. If you have any recommendations. If, you know, you feel like it, but whatever. So, yeah. That's pretty much what I have to say on that. And, yeah, this is the 5th track, Endless Mine. So, yeah. Yet another track that kind of returns in Generations. It's a small cameo in the classic City Escape level. If you notice, like, in the second verse, the first part of the second verse is this theme. Go look it up, and I'm pretty sure if you don't know by already, well, there you go, you just learned something new from this video, so, hey, that's cool. But, yes, that is all I have to say, really. But massive game, honestly. Like with all the multiplayer and Tails and Knuckles and all the stages and whatnot, Super Emeralds and Chaos Emeralds, and how big the game is. I was actually kind of shocked returning back to this one because, again, as I mentioned, I don't play this one often because I didn't really grow up with it, and Classic Sonic isn't really my big Sonic thing. So whenever I go back to Classic Sonic, I'm just like, oh, hey, look, I'm gonna play this Sonic 2, and you know, that's it. So coming back to this, yeah, this was freaking amazing, and just shocked me with all the content that it had that I forgot about. Anyway, that's pretty much the multiplayer. I won 4 tracks, player 2 won 1 track, and yeah. Nowhere near as engaging as Sonic 2, but hey, I at least appreciate the effort that they put in with the new tracks, with the new theme songs, the new music tracks, which are pretty good, so hey. You can do single race tracks in which you can pick one, like, I wanted to do this just to show off Tails. That, I think Knuckles, my brother didn't really glide or climb walls or anything, but you don't need to. But Tails definitely has his flight ability. Sonic, so, you don't need the extra abilities, you're just playing an extra character for the sake of playing an extra character, so who cares. But I just wanted to show off the fact that Tails can fly, so. Tails can fly. And yeah, one last thing I wanted to mention that I don't know about the multiplayer is the item box mechanic. You can see under both of our players, at the bottom of each player's screen, there's this item box, which sometimes holds an item. I don't know how you get an item. I don't know how you activate your item. I don't know how this thing works at all, so I tried to figure it out. I couldn't, so if you know, please tell me in the comments. So, yeah. Other than that, pretty basic, pretty nothing multiplayer, honestly. But again, I'd still, like, don't get me wrong, I'm being pretty harsh on the multiplayer because this is after Sonic 2, but still, I appreciate the fact that there is some form of multiplayer that people can pick up now and then and have some form of entertainment with. It's not gonna last you like 10 minutes or so, but still, it's something. So yeah. Anyway, well, other than that, you can turn items on or off, or you can do time attack with these stages that are pretty basic, pretty nothing, so yeah, it's that's it. That's all I have to say on that. So, one last thing I want to say before I go, want to show off before I go, is a random glitch, because why not? I ran into it and decided, hey, why not? Come on, let's do this. What? And I think that's the best way to cap off Sonic 3. Anyway, that has been it for the extra video. Knuckles playthrough is coming up next, and afterwards the Mega Man X series. So hope you're excited for that. So yeah, see you then.